Hi and welcome to The Batch Lady, where today I am making an absolutely delicious salmon and gnocchi bake. I'm making it in association with Pyrex, a company that I love because I use their dishes all the time because I'm the Batch Lady and their dishes can go straight in the freezer, straight in the oven, in the microwave. They're just brilliant. This new one that I'm using today, I want to show you how the recipe, by using this dish, you can take the recipe straight from the freezer, pop it in the microwave, just pop the little tabs open to let the steam out, and you can have a recipe that you've made in advance, lovely homemade recipe, come straight from the freezer, heat it in the microwave and serve your family within 5 minutes. So it is a win-win for family cooking. Brilliant to batch this recipe as well. So this is the Cook and Heat Pyrex. So it's the one that can go in the microwave with the microwave top. So let's get going in terms of the recipe. What you are going to need is 2 salmon fillets. You're going to need 50 grams of grated Parmesan, 500 grams of creme fraiche. You're going to need a 500 gram bag of gnocchi, a big handful of dill. You are going to need, I think, 250 grams of asparagus, basically a good handful of asparagus, and about a tablespoon of olive oil. So let's get started. We are first going to put our frying pan on the heat. You're going to add in your oil, quick dash. And like I say, this is batch cooking. You could double the recipe if you want. This one's going to serve 4, but if you want to make 1 for now, have it tonight, 1 for your freezer, you can easily do that, okay? So get your oil in the pan and get it going. While that's just waiting to heat up, I'm just going to top and tail my asparagus. Just take the ends off, move them to the side, and then I'm going to cut my asparagus into inch pieces, actually a couple of inch pieces. I'm going to cut it into about 3, maybe 4 if they're quite long, 3 or 4. So you end up with little bits that are like this, okay? Right, let's get our salmon on. We're going to cook this for 3 minutes on each side, okay? And then we'll be able to take the skin off it. So just get it in your pan and let's get that cooking. Now, while that's cooking, boil your kettle, ready to cook your asparagus, and we'll come back once the kettle's boiled. Right, I've boiled my kettle, my salmon is on. I'm just going to put some water in the bottom of this pan, and I'm going to cook this asparagus for about 2 minutes only. I just want it to be just really blanched more than anything, okay? So just get it on your chopping board, bring it over and add it to your pan. We've got 2 minutes, just let's work away with the salmon and make sure that cooks perfectly. Okay, and we're back. Our salmon is cooked, our asparagus is cooked, and we can start to now put it into our Pyrex dish, okay? So what you want to do is you just want to, with a fork, very gently just take the skin off of your salmon, okay? It should move away relatively easy. It should just all come off in one piece. So that's 1 fillet done that can go in the Pyrex dish, and then the next one as well. Okay, so our salmon is now in our Pyrex dish. You can just use a fork and give it a little mash up, okay? Just mash it up. This is a good recipe if you've only got a couple of pieces of salmon, but you actually want to feed like 4 people. You only need 2 pieces and it'll do 4 people. So give it a mash around. Next, add in your creme fraiche. Okay, we're going to next add in our gnocchi, our asparagus. Okay, once you've got everything in your dish, and we're just now going to take our handful of dill. You can use as much or as little as you want. I've just got a small piece here, but I generally use a bit more if I had it. So give it a mix, give it a chop, sorry. Chop up your dill, scatter it over, and then all you want to do is start mixing that in through the dish. Mix it all up until it all combines together. Once it's all mixed well, you can just take your half a cup or about 50 grams of Parmesan cheese. Just take off any lumps that are in there. and scatter it over the top of the dish. Now you'll notice this gnocchi isn't cooked. It's going to cook when it comes out the freezer. Okay, so this, you can literally just take your lid. You can put your lid directly on now because it's cool. You can put your lid on, you press it down, clip the sides in, that goes in the freezer just like that, okay? It's a full dish just ready to take out. When you want to take it out, you are then going to take it out and it can get cooked in all different ways. You can cook it in the oven if you're oven cooking it, take the lid off and it's going in the oven at 180 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. If you take this out the freezer, and sorry, that's from frozen. If you take this out the freezer, you want to microwave it, you simply take it out the freezer frozen, clip your lids to the side like that to allow the little air holes in your Pyrex dish to open. You're going to put this in the microwave for 2 minutes. You're going to take it out very carefully, take the lid off, give it a stir around, put the lid back on with the holes open and put it back in for a further 2 minutes until the dish is piping hot. The gnocchi would have cooked, the sauce would have gone all beautiful. It will just be absolutely delicious. Okay, this was my gnocchi and asparagus bake. Why not give it a go? Absolutely delicious in association with Pyrex.